Mining giant BHP has launched a non-binding takeover bid for the $56 billion British resources giant Anglo American. Joining me now is business reporter Edward Boyd. Ed, Anglo American is one of the world's largest producers of copper, platinum and diamonds.
They sure are. In fact, in regards to platinum, they are the world's largest producer of platinum, obviously a big precious metal. But this deal has really just broken in the last couple of hours. Basically, we've had a statement now from Anglo American, literally 1 hour ago, confirming that BHP have made a non-binding takeover offer for Anglo American. Look, under the terms of this deal, Anglo American say that it's not going to include the platinum business or its African iron ore mining business. So those businesses it's going to keep, Anglo American shareholders will keep those parts of the business. So in other words, what BHP is looking to buy is everything else. So that's its big diamond mining business that it has in South Africa, it's its copper business, it's its nickel business, and its iron ore mining business in Brazil. So Anglo American is a big multinational company founded in 1917. They've been listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange in South Africa since then and the British London Stock Exchange since 1999. But look in the context, though, of BHP here, Laura. BHP's market capitalisation as of this morning is 230 billion Australian dollars. They're the largest mining company, listed mining company in the world. Anglo American is worth 56 billion as of this morning. So BHP is obviously a much bigger business. They're already the biggest in the world. And if this deal does potentially go ahead, they'll be even bigger. Here's just a little statement that Anglo American sent to us just a short time ago. All they've said is there can be no certainty that any offer will be made, nor as to the terms on which any such offer might be made. So they're not saying too much at the moment. BHP haven't actually confirmed yet, but we probably will get some sort of message to the stock market shortly. I imagine they're working pretty hard right now on Anzac Day trying to get those figures out. But this is obviously a big breaking deal. It'll be one of the biggest mining deals of the year. And BHP's obviously, last year they bought out Oz Minerals, which is an Australian business which is now owned by BHP. So they're obviously still on the lookout to expand and get even bigger in the global mining space.
It is massive. It'll become a massive conglomerate. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty cryptic statement. So BHP essentially want to expand into copper, diamonds and platinum. Diamonds and platinum I remembered, because more in my wheelhouse, I guess.
Yeah, look, BHP, obviously, they're already a big producer of copper and diamonds is a really big business that's based out of South Africa. It's called De Beers, is the mining company that Anglo American own a large stake in. So BHP obviously looking to get into that area. The other thing is, in the statement from Anglo American, it does say May 22nd. So basically a month from now is when they're hoping to get a firm offer from BHP. So that's the deadline for when this deal could get done by. So we're looking at about a 4-week deadline for the potential for this deal to go ahead.
Okay, interesting. De Beers, yes, ring some bells from my dreams. Ed, let's look at inflation now. The March quarter was higher than expected, not that much higher than economists expected, but still pretty high. And that's the challenge for the Reserve Bank and the government because the budget just a couple of weeks away.
Budget just a couple of weeks away, so we've seen quite a bit of press in the papers this morning suggesting that the federal government is going to need to be really careful about how much they give back to businesses and to Australians at this coming budget, because July 1 is obviously when the new financial year kickstarts, and that's when there'll be a lot more spending in the economy at a time when inflation is still sticking around a bit. So if you look at the first 3 months of this year, so the March quarter, over that 3-month period, inflation jumped 1% over that 3 months. Now, the previous quarter, it jumped 0.6%. So that is a bit of an acceleration in prices over that 3-month period. And just yesterday, within a few hours of the numbers coming out, economists started sending out updated forecasts for the Reserve Bank for when they might start cutting rates. Because remember, September seemed to be the rough ballpark month for when a lot of people economists thought rates would be coming down. Now it's being pushed back to November by quite a few of them. Some of them are even now saying 2025. So that's really what's happened in the last 24 hours since the inflation figures have come out. Obviously, we'll get a press conference from Governor Bullock in less than 2 weeks. So she'll give us some guidance on how she views inflation, and then we'll have the federal budget just a week later.